Jeezy could go to jail over a Range Rover, and nobody saw it coming. For the past 18 months, his divorce from Jeannie Mai has spiraled into a legal train wreck that's got everyone talking. What started as a standard celebrity breakup has erupted into a savage battle over money, cars, and their toddler's future. Why is Jeezy facing lockup? Are Jeannie's abuse claims legit? And how did a luxury SUV turn into the match that lit this fire? We've dug through court filings, police reports, and insider leaks to bring you the full, unfiltered story. And trust me, it's a wild ride. The power couples rise and fall. To get why this divorce hit so hard, let's rewind. Jeezy, born J. Wayne Jenkins, isn't just any rapper. He's a trap music icon. Hits like Soul Survivor and Put On built him a $10 million empire, complete with Atlanta mansions and a gritty street legacy. Jeannie Mai? She's the polished flip side, a TV star with a $4 million net worth, shining on The Real and How Do I Look. Their worlds collided in 2018 when Jeezy guested on her show. Sparks flew fast. By November, they were spotted on their first date, sushi and salsa dancing in LA. Tabloids ate it up. They went official in September 2019, hitting red carpets and hosting glitzy fundraisers. Fans couldn't get enough of the combo. Jeezy's raw edge meets Jeannie's glam charm. March 2021 sealed the deal with a wedding at their Atlanta estate. Think vow renewals vibes, not shotgun chaos. They signed a prenup with an infidelity clause, a little detail that'd soon haunt them. Their daughter Monaco arrived in January 2022, and Instagram was flooded with cute family pics, private jets, matching outfits, the whole deal. But behind the filters, cracks were forming. By June 2023, they'd quietly inked divorce papers. September made it public when Jeezy filed, saying the marriage was irretrievably broken, with no hope for reconciliation. He wanted joint custody of Monaco, but Jeannie wasn't on the same page. That prenup's infidelity clause became a grenade waiting to blow. If Jeannie could prove Jeezy stepped out, she'd score big. Think stakes in his music catalog, real estate, and those flashy cars. She pushed the court to enforce it, demanding her fair share. Jeezy's team hit back, swearing no cheating went down. Her claims were pure fiction and a cash grab, they said. Was this just divorce chess, or was there real dirt? Jeannie wasn't letting it go. The abuse bombshell, truth or tactic? April 2024 flipped the script. Jeannie unleashed a legal nuke, accusing Jeezy of domestic abuse and child neglect, with details that'll make your jaw drop. She listed 3 incidents, and they're dark. January 18th, 2022, Miami. They're in a car when Jeezy allegedly loses it. "I can't wait to divorce you when we get home," he yells for Jeannie before slamming her with a closed fist. She says it caused a subconjunctival hemorrhage, blood vessels popping in her eye. For hours, he tore into her, calling her a failure and vowing to ditch her. Brutal, right? April 2022, San Francisco Ritz-Carlton. Things get physical again. Jeannie claims Jeezy grabbed her from behind, choked her, then shoved her down 17 stairs, snarling, "I can do better than you." Hotel security had to step in. Imagine the scene in that fancy lobby. December 2022, Atlanta Charity Gala. In front of the city's elite, Jeezy allegedly grabbed her dress by the neckline, ripped it, and scratched her chest while hurling insults. Public humiliation on top of everything else. Jeezy didn't flinch. He denied it all, calling her story fabricated and deeply disturbing. He accused her of cooking up lies to tilt the divorce her way, pointing to holes in her timeline, like, why wait so long to report? Online, it's a war zone. Team Jeezy says she's a schemer. Team Jeannie's shook by the violence. Evidence is still murky. Court docs are a mess, and no one's dropped a smoking gun. Is Jeannie playing a master game, or did Jeezy cross lines we can't unsee? The truth's still out there. Monaco in the middle, the custody clash. The fight over their 2-year-old Monaco turned the heat up. Jeannie went hard, claiming Jeezy's gun obsession put their kid at risk. October 2023. She says Monaco found an AK-47 in a Louis Vuitton bag at his place. Picture that, a toddler with an assault rifle. His 6-year-old from another relationship had stumbled onto guns too. Court photos show rifles on kitchen counters, pistols in open drawers. Jeannie painted him as a reckless thug, begging the court to limit his custody. Safety first, she argued. Jeezy wasn't having it. He accused her of twisting the narrative, weaponizing Monaco to cut him out. Yeah, he owns guns. Legally, he stressed, but they're usually locked up. I'd never endanger my kids, he told the judge, flipping it on Jeannie as a control freak. He claimed she'd taken Monaco on secret trips, dodging his time with her. The judge ordered him to secure his weapons, but custody? Still TBD. Monaco's caught in this tug of war. Will she end up with mom's strict rules or a split deal? The stakes couldn't be higher. Money moves and prenup problems. September 2024 saw the cash fights flare up. Jeannie dragged Jeezy back to court, saying he'd ghosted on their settlement. $4,000 in childcare, $92,400 in rent for a luxe condo, and a $500,000 trust fund for Monaco. All MIA. Plus, he hadn't transferred titles for a 2021 Range Rover and a 2022 Ford Bronco, leaving her without wheels or insurance. Jeezy swung back, calling the rent a fraudulent lease, meant to bleed him dry, blaming DMV red tape for the titles, and insisting the trust was set. No proof, though. He'd pay childcare if she showed receipts, he sneered. Trust? Long gone. Their prenup's the real X factor. Signed in 2021, it's got that infidelity clause. Cheat and the asset split shifts. Jeannie's banking on it. Eyeing Jeezy's $10 million fortune, Atlanta properties, music royalties, maybe even his black mafia family ties. Jeezy's holding firm. No infidelity, no payout. Court's still sorting it, but this isn't just about dollars. It's pride, power, and who gets the last word. The Range Rover standoff. Jail on the line. April 2025 brought the car drama to a head. A Georgia judge ruled Jeezy willfully refused to hand over the Range Rover title to Jeannie, a key piece of their deal. Most disputes were settled, but he dug in here. The judge dropped the hammer. Comply or it's jail. Jeezy blamed bureaucracy, DMV delays, paperwork snags. The court wasn't buying it. He'd had months. Why is this $100,000 plus SUV worth the risk? It's not just a ride, it's a symbol. For Jeannie, it's her victory lap. For Jeezy, giving it up might feel like waving a white flag. Deadlines closing in. Will he fold or roll the dice on lockup? Chaos at the mansion. Cops, rats, and NDAs. December 2024 was pure madness. Jeannie rolled up to Jeezy's Atlanta mansion with a court order to grab her stuff. His security team blocked her, paranoid she'd plant spy gear, cameras, mics, the works. She called 911 and cops flooded the scene. After a tense standoff, she got in, and it was a horror show. Emmy awards drowned in water, designer bags gnawed by rats, trophies smashed to bits. Then Jeezy pulled a stunt, demanding she sign an NDA right there. No legal basis, just flexing. She didn't bite. This wasn't about stuff. It was a power play. Who's really running this show? Public spin and fan frenzy both are working the PR game. Jeannie told People in January 2025, Monaco's my North Star. I ask myself, what would I tell her if she were me? It changes everything. She's off dating, all about healing. Jeezy, back in October 2023, said the split wasn't rushed, called Monaco his best gift, and swore he respects Jeannie. But their teams? Leaking like sieves. TMZ, Us Weekly, Entertainment Tonight, they've got exclusives flying. Fans are split down the middle. Some say Jeannie's milking it for cash. Others are rattled by the abuse and gun claims. Twitter's a war zone. One post with 50,000 likes calls Jeezy's Range Rover holdout a trap to force a deal. It's a circus, and the ringmaster's AWOL. What's next? The clock's ticking. The next hearing's 11 days out, and it's do or die. Will Jeezy hand over the title or bet on jail? Will Jeannie lock down custody, or will Jeezy snag joint rights? Are the abuse claims sticking or crumbling? This isn't just a divorce. It's their daughter's life, their legacies, their empires on the line. Jeezy's music cred and Jeannie's TV glow could take hits they can't bounce back from. We're on it. Every filing, every courtroom twist, every leak. This saga's a live wire, and the next spark could blow it sky high. This mess is wild, and it's nowhere near over. Stick with us for every move, every bombshell, every turn. This divorce is a roller coaster you can't peel your eyes from. Stay locked in.